Ish sits alone in his quiet mountain cabin. He writes in his journal, drinks some coffee, and lets a call from his mother go unanswered. Then, with his hammer in hand, he heads into the mountains. He's a geologist, always searching for interesting wrecks. While he's out exploring, Ish doesn't see the rattlesnake right in front of him. It bites him. Panicked, he tries to call 911, but he drops his phone down a crevice. He takes out his pocket knife, cuts near the bite, and tries to suck the poison out, but it's no use. He's sweating, shaking, getting weaker. Ish stumbles back to the cabin and collapses into bed. He slips in and out of consciousness for days. At some point, emergency services or park rangers knock on his door, but he can't answer, and they leave. They don't enter, even though his car is in the driveway and the door may be unlocked. It may seem careless, but that decision saves his life. Because while Ish lies unconscious in his cabin, the world outside is falling apart. A deadly virus spreads across the globe. Society collapses. The world ends, quietly. When Ish finally wakes up, the fever is gone. He's weak, but alive. He gets in his car and heads into town to get supplies. That's when the truth hits him. Dead bodies are everywhere. Stores are abandoned. The streets are silent. Signs say, the U.S. government has been suspended. There's no one left. He rushes to his parents' house. They didn't survive. Alone, he buries them in the backyard. He walks through town, gathering food, medicine, and weapons. He drives across the Bay Bridge toward San Francisco, but the road is blocked. There's no way through. So he turns around and drives to Las Vegas. The city still has power. The lights shine in every building, but it's empty. Ish explores a luxury hotel. He walks the halls, eats the food, even goes naked, enjoying the silence. Then, finally, he meets someone. Two other survivors, Anne and Milton. They're not together, just two strangers caught in the same nightmare. Milton has saved news reports. He explains the virus. It spread quickly, worse than anything before. Nothing helped. Vaccines failed. People died everywhere. Anne says she, Milton, and Ish survived because of some mysterious immunity, but she doesn't feel lucky. Everyone she loved is gone. Ish wants to leave. He wants to search the country for more people, but Anne and Milton have given up. They plan to use up the hotel's resources, then end their lives. They invite Ish to join them. He refuses. He leaves Las Vegas. As he drives away, he hears two distant gunshots. Milton has shot Anne, and then himself. They didn't want to wait any longer. Ish is shaken. He drives fast, thinking of ending it all. But when he sees a dog in the road, he slams on the brakes. He chooses to live. He brings the dog home with him. Back at his parents' house, Ish starts a new routine. He reads books, he works out, he eats healthy, looks after the dog. A whole year passes. Then, one day, Ish sees smoke rising in the distance. Another person, someone else is out there. Ish and his dog, Lucky, meeting a woman named Emma, the only other survivor nearby. Emma is nervous at first when she sees a man walking toward her house, but when she realizes Ish means no harm, she lets him in. During their conversation, Emma shares that she's from Pensacola. Her father was in the military, her mother, a nurse. She used to cut her sister's hair, so she has some barbering skills. Her family went camping often. That's how she learned to forage and hunt. Clearly, she's a survivor, but she's lonely, so she decides to move in with Ish. Later, while Emma explores the house, Ish quietly cuts down the noose he had set up just in case he ever lost hope. He doesn't need it anymore. Now, he has a reason to live. When Emma finds that rats have eaten through Ishi's packaged food, they go on a supply run together. They eat, they talk about fishing, and eventually, about how humanity may have been the real virus. Emma says even if that's true, she won't go down without a fight. A montage follows Ish and Emma making the house a home, enjoying life again. Their relationship becomes romantic, but it's quiet, slow, and uneventful. Afterward, Ish writes in his journal. Emma, meanwhile, says she'd love some ice cream. Ish decides to install solar panels so they can have power again. But while setting them up, he falls and injures himself. It's not too serious thanks to Emma's medical care. He recovers quickly. Months later, Emma announces she's pregnant. Ish panics. There's no hospital, no doctor, but Emma assures him her body can handle it. Still nervous, Ish visits the library. He reads everything he can about pregnancy and childbirth. He stocks up on supplies and even learns how to butcher a cow to make sure Emma gets enough protein. The solar panels help them store meat, but now a new problem appears. Rats, not a few thousands. They try to keep them out. In the process, Lucky is hurt. Cats arrive and deal with the rat problem. Conveniently, that's also when Emma goes into labor. The delivery is difficult. The baby is turned the wrong way. Ish panics, haunted by the thought of losing Emma. But with effort and luck, the baby is born. They name her Heather. Later paints the house address in big letters, a message to other survivors. If anyone is out there, they can come here for help. In the final shot, we see someone out there watching.